What did you do to my mother? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. Let's go.
One of you guys did something to my mother. Are you out of your mind?
Get back.
What are you? Why are you throwing into the wall? Handcuffed.
We are so back to blue, but this tonight makes me understand why people hate this job for you guys.
How can it be in America that people who support the police find themselves cuffed and in the back of a patrol cruiser with a bruised body and face because of police? Well, this is Corporal Miguel Anthony Pagliari from the Collier County, Florida Sheriff's Department, and he's about to show us how.
Open the door.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a warrant? Do you have a warrant? Do you have a warrant?
Oh my God! What the f*** are you doing?
Why?
Look at her!
Well, explain it. Calm down.
Relax your stuff, my wife.
Don't leave us alone.
No. Wait, so you throw her into the wall, then he gets arrested for abduction?
Look at this.
It's all on camera.
Yeah, there you go. That is absolutely insane, and you know it is.
Do you have a warrant?
Okay, let's just freeze the action right here. We're going to watch everything in a couple minutes, including more law enforcement brutality, cops conspiring and lying on camera, and what appears to be a department cover-up with the tampering of body cam evidence. But let's ask a couple of basic questions. Is there a policy within the Collier County Sheriff's Department that permits cops like Pagliari to brutalize, say, an unarmed, defenseless woman standing at the threshold of her own home with her hands up, who's simply asking if the cop has a warrant? A quick scan through the Collier County Sheriff's policies, procedures, and protocols reveals nothing that sanctions this kind of behavior. Another question is, has Pagliari done this to other residents of Naples, Florida? Why did the supporting officers allow this to happen? Why didn't they stop Corporal Pagliari? Before we get back to the brutal treatment of a husband and wife on American soil as they're terrorized in front of their children, we'll see a supervisor arrive on the scene. So don't you worry about that. Just for a little background, in the early morning hours of New Year's Day 2025 in Naples, Florida, two families crossed paths near an elevator bank in a parking garage. Words were exchanged, tempers flared, and there was a physical altercation leading to this 911 call, and you can still hear arguing in the background.
Collier County 911, what is the address of your emergency? Hello? Hello?
Hey, I need the cops here right now.
What is the address? And what's going on there?
This guy is assaulting my wife and a friend of mine.
Okay, so is he currently physical?
What?
Is he physical right now?
Yeah.
Okay, where is he?
I'm right here right now in the lobby, okay? And he's
Where
got his
is
whole
the
family
guy
and
that's
his
being
kids.
physical?
Right here.
Where is right here?
In the garage.
Okay. Does anybody need an ambulance?
No.
Okay, what is he wearing?
Jeans and a blue shirt.
Is he black wire Hispanic?
What?
Black wire Hispanic. Hey, I'm gonna need you guys to separate each other. I don't need nobody else talking to anybody. There's a lot of commotion going on. Y'all need to separate.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Where are you guys by a vehicle?
Yeah, he just came after me and he ripped my necklace off my neck.
Right now, as I'm on the phone with you.
Yeah.
Where is he now?
He's over there away from, but he's got his whole family with him, so he kind of he came at me because he's got people around him.
Okay, so the parties are separated.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody has any weapons, right?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay, I need you to get your family members and separate each other from them.
All right. Thank you.
Collier County deputies arrive on the scene in the parking garage and talk to David. This is the guy who made the 911 call.
Calm down. You need to just go. We're over there.
Okay.
They went upstairs. The guy that attacked.
Okay.
So here's what happened. Here's what happened. Shush. Just stop talking. Just stop. Okay. Let me just talk to the officer. And the only reason I called you is because I have a career to protect. Okay. I'm not getting myself in trouble. Okay. So we were walking back here. And there was a gentleman that basically made a comment to a friend of our family's because he's gay, that he was basically you're gay or whatever. What did he say to you, Robbie? Tell him the truth. Just Robbie. You guys need to tell him.
Okay.
And then Jackie said something. And my wife. And then he called you a bitch. Said something, and then he called her a bitch. Okay. But he kept drilling into that. So whatever, and he kept giving him, right? So I went up to him and I said, are you kidding me that you actually just called a friend of my family gay? He's like, yeah, and you should have an issue with it. And I'm like, you fucking kidding? I said, listen, you ever do that again, we're gonna have an issue. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. And you call my wife a bitch, and then he grabbed me, ripped my necklace off. His son or his whoever threw me to the ground. No, the son. And that's why I got, so I was 2-on-1. I was by myself. Okay. You know what I mean? 2-on-1.
Okay.
And then he's he tried to get through the door. He's trying to
Where is he at?
He's at.
Do you want to press charges, or what do you want to do? No. I gotta ask. He's gotta answer it. Do you want to press charges?
He's got blood on his face.
Do you want to press charges or not? It's up to you. If you pressing charges, you making a sworn statement. We're gonna investigate more further. I'll go talk to him, and we'll go from there.
You should go talk to him for sure.
You should go talk to him. The reason I called you is because I have a career to protect. If I did something, I could lose my license. Okay, it would ruin my career.
I'm here,
but I'm not gonna let some guy attack my wife and my family.
I understand that.
So David's contention here is that he got attacked by the other family. And the other family, who actually ends up being attacked by Deputy Pagliari, contends that the aggressors were David and his family. This video isn't to parse out who the guilty party is in relation to the two families. The focus here is on the response of the Collier County Sheriff's deputies, who are supposed to be peace officers. Before we get back to the attack, it's interesting to note what Deputy Christopher Espin says here to David's wife.
I want to ask a question. Do we have to press charges for you to knock on the door and say, hey, what happened tonight?
He literally went to swing at me and they put him in the
Here's
elevator.
why we're not.
He did want to go after my daughter.
He went to go after me.
He did.
And you need to press charge. We went after my daughter.
He went after Jackie.
Hold on.
And he go to
Let's
her
explain stuff. Because you guys are taking
I don't want to. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm dead serious. He did go after me.
Okay, I understand. I'm not saying that he didn't.
They held him out.
What we're explaining is, in order for us to do an investigation, right, he would need to press charges, okay? And then at this point, if he wants to answer the door, he doesn't even have to answer the door, right?
That is correct. If you're going to take anything away from this video, it's this. When cops come to your door for any reason, even if you think you might be guilty, you don't have to answer the door. You don't even have to talk to them through the door. From a legal standpoint, one of the worst things you can do is open your door to cops and start talking. They're there to investigate you. Don't help them in their investigation by giving them easy access to you. Deputy Espin further says,
right?
This is fucking bullshit.
And then we would have to forward it up to the investigator, go to the detectives, they make an investigation out of it, they'll try to get in contact with him, and if we get enough probable cause to make an arrest, we issue a warrant. And that's how we make an arrest.
So you would knock on the door tonight?
We can knock on the door, right? But he can ignore us. He doesn't have to talk.
They're not going to answer the door.
But that's what I'm saying. He doesn't have to answer the door, and he can ignore us all he wants.
now understand that cops have a keen knowledge. They know you don't have to open the door and you can ignore them all you want. But because they're trained in deceptive tactics, they'll try to convince you that you have to open that door. They'll even lie to you or imply that you'll be in serious trouble if you don't answer. Never forget this. And never opened that door. After more discussion with the complaining party, Deputy Espin and Pagliari make their way up to the 12th floor to talk to the other family.
It's the sheriff's office.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing, sir? Gotta talk to both of you guys. Yep. Step up.
Remember, no matter how authoritative they sound, or how convincing they are, or how intimidating the command may be, even this cop knows you don't have to step out.
Okay.
I don't know, guys.
You as well. Thank you. You guys can stay inside. Don't obstruct. That's my suggestion. Thank you. Okay.
So right now, I'm just letting you guys know. Right now, you guys are being detained. Okay.
Detained?
Yes.
Yes, for battery. So we're gonna ask. Okay. Just be honest with us. What happened?
Okay, I don't know.
And there's cameras here. My suggestion is
let me give a breath and I'll do it. We're walking back to our party.
I don't want his statement to be monitored.
All right.
Yeah.
Sir, can you just step over here? Do you have ID on you?
Yeah, I do.
Just get his ID. Pags. His name and date of birth, and we'll get it. No, you can just hold on.
Open the door.
Maybe we'll try to level. Stop, man. No. Stop.
It looks like Deputy Espin's body cam was turned off when the shirtless man bumped it with his elbow. But here's a different angle from the Ring doorbell cam.
Open the door.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a warrant? Do you have a warrant? Do you have a warrant? No. Are you for real? No. Wait, what's going on? What's going on?
Let's look at the wide angle on this and slow it down. Because Pagliari is going to lie about what happened later, saying that he was hit in the arm 3 times by the door. As the door swings open, it's Pagliari who puts his arm in the way to stop the door from swinging out. Lauren attempts to keep the door open, and Pagliari clearly didn't like this, and as Lauren had her left arm up and her right hand on the door handle, Pagliari grabs her left arm and violently slams her into the wall, making her glasses fly off, and then takes her to the ground with her left arm behind her back. But Pagliari's not done yet. He's still going to pull out his taser and threaten the family. And wait till you see what he and his thin blue line buddies do to Lauren's husband, Joe.
Open the door.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a warrant? Do you have a warrant? Do you have a warrant? No. Are you for real? No. Wait, what's going on? What's going on? Stop. Wait, what happened? How did you just do that?
I didn't do anything.
Wait,
Guys, back up.
she asked you a question, you had a warrant.
Get back. Get back.
You have a warrant for my arrest?
Get back. Just get back.
You have a warrant for my arrest? That's really crazy. You have a warrant for my arrest?
Get over here, guys. Get over here.
Are you kidding me?
Guys.
No.
I know.
David? You have a warrant? Mom.
Raise your hand, everybody.
What is your... Mom.
Just back over here.
This is really crazy.
Okay. All right, put it.
You have a warrant for my arrest? Mom.
Oh my God. Guys, just...
You have no jurisdiction over me.
I assaulted her.
Stop.
You have no jurisdiction. What is my crime? What is my crime? What is my crime?
Don't worry.
Mom, chill. Mom, stop. What is my crime?
Stop. Let's go back up.
Get your foot on my ass.
Let's go over there.
What did she do? What is my crime? She asked you one question. What is my crime? What is my crime?
Slammed into me 3 times.
I slammed into you. No, not 3 times. You have the ring camera. I got a ring camera, motherfucker. Mom, stop it.
Your body camera's on?
My body camera's on.
I got a ring camera. You have
You're in my home.
Mom, stop it.
Hey, stop it, Mom.
Stop it, Mom.
Go ahead.
No, fucking
Mom,
stop it.
chill.
No, you have not responded.
No.
We are relaxed.
No. Get your dick out my face.
We have 2 hours.
Get your dick out my face.
Wednesday. Don't
I
fuck
have
my wife.
rights.
Stop.
I have rights. I have rights. I have rights.
Under arrest for what?
For what?
Slamming the door into me. That's battering on Leo.
she opened
You guys don't believe kept doing it.
I opened a nice try, douchebag.
Slamming the door.
Nice fucking try. I got no crime. Fuck out of here.
You got my wife in the fucking handcuffs?
Yeah, Joe, he threw me the wall.
Yes. Good.
He threw my fucking face into
Inside
the unit now. Everybody inside. You fucking have no jurisdiction over me. I have committed no crime. I have committed no crime. I know my fucking rights. I know.
Open the door.
I opened it once. I opened it once. I opened it once.
Excuse me,
Do not, you have no jurisdiction over me.
Wait, go easy.
No.
Easy with my wife.
You've already heard Pagliari claim that Lauren slammed the door into him 3 times. And now Lauren's husband Joe comes out of the apartment, noticeably concerned that his upset wife is being held against her will and is cuffed and bleeding. And that is when the Collier County gang pounces on him. Kind of like sharks feed and circle when there's blood in the water. While they're beating him, Lauren makes her way back into the apartment where she'll be pursued and dragged out by none other than Miguel Anthony Pagliari, Corporal Pagliari.
I live here.
She's fucking bleeding for God's sake. That's my wife.
You have no rights over me.
My fucking wife. Brother. You better put
Nothing wrong.
Mom.
In my house. You have no jurisdiction over me. They can't do this to me. They have no rights to do this to me. I know this.
You're under arrest. You're not coming.
Are you out of your mind? What are you doing to the wall? What is she going to do? And you're going to go into the wall? For what reason? Are you out of your mind? The fuck you doing? Look at her! Nothing you in a train can do! He's here! Look at her! You, man! You dragged her to the wall!
How dare you! How dare you! How dare you!
You were escalating security for no reason.
Here's the view from inside the apartment.
You guys need to relax.
They have no rights to do this to me. I know this. Don't come out.
You cannot come in.
Do not come out.
Let's pursue.
You are not.
Are you out of your mind? What are you doing in the wall? There's what is she going to do? And you're going to go to the wall? For what reason? Are you out of your mind?
Just so we can get a full view of what's happening here, this is Pagliari's body cam perspective.
Need your ID. Nope.
Okay.
Don't open the door.
Sir?
Don't open the door on me.
Do you have a warrant?
Don't open the door on me.
Do you have a warrant? No. Oh my God! You have a warrant?
Just relax. Just relax.
You have no jurisdiction. What is my crime?
My suggestion is
What
back
is
up.
my crime? What is my crime?
We'll get you, Sergeant. Don't worry.
Mom.
Back up, dude. Back up.
What is my crime?
Stop. Let's go.
Back up.
Get your foot off my ass!
Let's go over there.
What did she do?
What is my crime?
She asked you one question.
She kept
What is
opening
my
the door.
crime?
Kept closing it.
What is my crime?
She slammed into me 3 times.
I slammed into
not 3 times.
Listen,
Have the ring camera.
I got a ring camera.
So it's clear that Pagliari claimed that Lauren slammed the door into him 3 times. Even after pointing out that the ring camera is recording, Pagliari will still lie to another officer when that officer arrives on the scene. And in case you were wondering, here's what happens to Joe when he comes out.
I did nothing. I did nothing. I know my rights.
Respond to us as to what happened here.
What did I do?
No, you have not responded for
No.
We are relaxed.
No.
What
Get your
happened?
fucking dick out of my face. Get your fucking dick out of my fucking face.
Wait a second. Don't
I
fuck
have
my wife.
rights.
Stop.
I have rights. I have rights.
Just say
I have rights.
Under arrest for what?
For what?
slamming the door into me. That's battery on LEO. I told her to stop. She kept doing it.
I opened like a nice try, douchebag. Nice fucking try. I got no crime. Fuck out of here.
You got my wife in her fucking handcuffs?
Yeah. Joe.
Joe,
He threw me to the wall.
Yes.
He threw my fucking face into the
Inside the unit now. Everybody inside.
You fucking have no jurisdiction over me. I have committed no crime. I have committed no crime. I know my fucking rights.
I told you to go back inside and kept opening the door.
I opened it once. I opened it once. Excuse me.
That's why I closed the door.
You have no jurisdiction over me. Go easy. No.
Be easy with my wife. Be easy with my fucking wife. Don't fucking touch me. Don't punch me.
No.
What did you do my fucking wife? Relax your fucking self.
I've done nothing wrong.
No.
I live here. I fucking live here. I live here.
She's fucking
You have
bleeding.
no rights.
That's my wife.
You have no rights over
My
me.
fucking wife. Relax. Relax.
I've done nothing wrong.
All right. Whatever you want to do. Right. Stop.
Get it. Put your hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
They can't do this to me. They have no rights to do this to me. I know that.
You're under arrest.
No, come out.
You're under arrest.
Not come out.
Arrest pursuit.
You are not my.
Are you out of your mind?
Get back.
What are you?
Back.
Why are you throwing her into the wall? She's handcuffed.
She's
What is she
arrest.
going to do?
She is under arrest.
And you're going to throw her into the wall? For what reason? Are you out of your mind?
Now, because Pagliari's camera was too close to the action, you can't see the brutality he actually inflicted on Joe. Here's the body cam of Deputy Michael Kelly, just to give you some perspective.
All right, whatever you want to do. Stop.
That's Joe being held down by 4 cops while Pagliari pummels him 6 or 7 times, knocking him unconscious and bloody. So bloody, in fact, that the supervisor, Sergeant Megan Kitchenoff, has to help with the extra towels.
Get on the ground. Stop. Get up. Put your hands behind your back. Stop. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
And then one of the cops tries to convince one of the daughters that, hey, we're all in the same boat.
We're on the same boat then.
No, we're not. I'm scared and you're not.
You don't think I am? There's a guy covered in blood.
You guys are doing the worst possible job I've ever seen as cops in my life. You've done nothing to de-escalate the situation, and only thing to escalate the situation. Why are they in handcuffs? Why is her face bloody? And why is his face like that?
Terrified, and you're standing here doing nothing.
What would you like me to do?
Give us any explanation. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Another daughter tried to lodge an on-the-spot complaint showing Officer Eric Neese and then Sergeant Megan Kitchenoff the video evidence of Miguel Pagliari's attack on their mom and dad and entire family.
Do you want to see what he did?
I would love to.
You would love to. Please, I would love to show you.
have the ring camera access?
I have everything. Would you love to see what he did to her?
That way we're all on the same page.
Look at this.
It's all on camera.
Yeah, there you go. That is absolutely insane, and you know it is. Then what did she do?
What's the story?
Do you want to see it again? Do you want to see it again? That's not.
What happened to your dad?
You can watch I have the whole entire thing. Here, come here. I'm showing you guys. He's like, hello, this is my house. Like, hello. Arms up, arms up, arms up. Her arms are up in defense. And that's what he did? You know just as much as we know. That is not okay.
Let me just say, I believe this girl has a bright future on a successful legal team somewhere. She kept her cool and had the presence of mind to defend her family, retrieve the incriminating footage, play it back in the midst of a tense situation, make her case to the badged oppressors, and in the process, establish on the record that the cops were made aware of the crime and did absolutely nothing to punish Deputy Pagliari. I'm pretty sure America would be a much better place if every family had a daughter like this. But she's not done yet. Now she attempts to appeal to Deputy Niece's humanity.
And obviously, do you have a wife, sir?
I do.
Now would be a time to do something. What would you do if someone did that to your wife? You just saw all the footage. Now would be a time to do something. What would you do?
What happened?
Can you please uncuff him? He comes out. He comes out. Obviously screaming. He sees his wife with blood all over her.
What happened to him? How did he get blood?
Can you please do something?
I'm watching.
Look at this. You see it all.
Now she's going to show the footage of her dad being brutalized.
Look at what he did to him now.
Twitter too? Love it. No.
Please, can you go downstairs?
Just to cover all the bases and make sure everybody's seen the crime on video, she shows Sergeant Megan Kitchenoff.
Miss, can I show you what happened? I would love. So the boys are out here, the girls are sleeping, we get up, the mother of the household, that's her son.
Let's get Anthony over here.
She's like, excuse me, sir, hands up.
Warrant, it gets tossed into the wall.
That is insane and you know it is. Are you willing to send me that? I would love to send you this. I don't know how to do so. This guy, I mean, you should not be handcuffed and you should not be with a broken face.
That's a lady. Where is he? How come he's not here?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Why? This is
I'm going to record it.
Okay. You guys put him away.
I'm going to press play.
Now we know that the sergeant on the scene has a record of the crime on her own cell phone.
Has that guy had any prior history of?
Which one?
Anthony,
the short guy that's balding?
that's not here anymore, who left?
Who's nowhere on the scene?
Oh, I had no idea.
Okay, well, he probably does because he's the worst fucking cop I've seen in my life.
Because he's beat up two innocent people for no reason.
Here's Pagliari lying on Mitchell Kelly's body cam.
What is she? My dad!
So when I was talking to him, she knew I was standing in front of the door. She opens it and slams it against him. And I grabbed the door. I said, "Get back inside." I'm talking to him, and she slams it against him. Come outside. I think she did it 3 times. So I was like, "That's it." I just pulled her out.
Do you have battery on Leo? Do you have battery on Leo for her?
Yeah, battery on Leo. Yeah. So you're under arrest for battery on Leo. For slamming the door on me. He's going to obstruction, resisting.
And resisting. What are we doing?
These two, they were just yelling.
What's the name of this parents, sir?
You alright?
Yeah, good stuff. Well,
Part of the conspiracy seems to be that several times during this incident, many of the deputies muted their body cams while they huddled to talk with their other buddies. Joe ended up going to the hospital and then to jail. He was charged with resisting an officer without violence and with battery. Lauren was booked into the Collier County Jail and was charged with resisting an officer without violence. In actuality, she was just resisting tyranny on American soil at the threshold of her own home. Now, there may be a 42-1983 lawsuit in the works, and I'll keep you posted if I hear about any updates. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my email list through my website, highimpactflix.com. If you want to support the channel further, grab a shirt, become a channel member, but more importantly, understand when the cops come to your door, you don't have to open it. You don't have to talk to them. You're under no obligation. If they have no warrant, they have no entry. I will see you in the next video.